Good morning. So today is Vlogmas day 8. Let me start off by saying the pastelillos that I made yesterday were such a disaster. So usually I go pick up the discs, make my pastelillos and whatever. After I was done making all the pastelillos, that I was looking at the wrapping, I noticed that it said baking, and I have never ever seen discs that are for baking. And I was like, ugh. So I fried them, you know, and they were bubbling up. They were bubbling up, and they ended up tasting like bacalaitos. If you've ever had bacalaito, it's like crunchier, very like egg roll kind of. So I had tried putting some in the oven, and the ones in the oven turned out like, it had kind of like if it was done with bread, like if it was breaded, not really the texture of a pastelillo. And I was like, ugh. And it was already late. Like, I was like, there's no way I'm gonna order something and have them deliver. But so my husband ate, my son ate. They ended up eating the ones fried that had like that crispy kind of bacalaito texture. So I was like, what the hell? So let me know if you've seen them and if you've ever made pastelillos in the oven, because I have never seen that. I've never tried it in the oven. And this time I tried half, because there was a lot actually in the disc. It wasn't like just 8 or 9, it was like a lot in there. And they were super thin, super thin. Like it wasn't like the pastelillo kind, like it felt very thin, paper like. And I was like, what is this? But I made it and stuff, but let me tell you, it was a disaster. So I made like, I think like 12 or 13, you know, some in the oven, some fried. And even though they ate last night, I got a whole thing full. So when I go to lunch, I'm gonna try to put it in the toaster and see what happens. And if not, then it'll go in the trash. But it was just, I've never seen that before. So they came out like this, like very crispy and stuff. But again, it's for baking, it's not for frying. Every time I do something like this, where it's like, oh, I didn't realize or something, my husband always thinks that I'm trying to like reinvent the wheel. Like, he'll be like, what is this? What did you do? Now what are we doing? So I said to him, it says it's for baking, but I fried some and this is what happened. So he's like, why are you trying to reinvent the wheel when it was fine the way that... Okay, I picked the wrong thing. It's not like I'm trying to trick you into eating something else, but I was like, ugh. So today is another gloomy day, which just makes it so hard to get up. Like, I just wanted to stay in my pajamas. Let me know if you guys are enjoying the having coffee with me in the morning and breakfast and stuff. I feel like it's a little repetitive to just make my coffee and show you that I made my coffee, and then usually I don't really eat breakfast. It's either a pound cake or really nothing, a toast, if I eat breakfast. Or do you prefer this, where I'm just jumping into it? Because I'm trying to, I don't know. And I didn't bring coffee. I used those reusable cups yesterday with my coffee that I had picked up in TJ Maxx, and they're really good because the coffee, I made it really hot because I know it's not going to stay hot. And by the time I got to work, it was still hot, and the carton itself wasn't like hot. So today my husband has to go to a job site after work. So he said he will be picking up dinner. I'm getting out a little bit earlier. I want to go to Primark. I was going to go to Burlington, but I went to the Burlington when I was in the city. So I want to go to Primark and just see if I find some kind of like little stocking stuffers. Like I think I'm going to get my sister maybe like some pajamas, like a pajama set. Or like a, you know, something she could wear to work. But a lot of the times it's got to be like solids. I just want to see. I've been watching like Black Friday hauls and what people have been finding. Nezzy girl, you scored big, because I was looking at your sneakers and I was like, Ashley, she went to the outlets. She scored huge as well, but I just ain't got time to go to outlets, and I just like slept on Black Friday. I feel like sometimes Cyber Monday has better deals. But I was watching the Black Friday stuff they scored, and I was like, but so I saw a few people, they went to Primark and got some like puffers and stuff. I feel like I don't need any more puffers. I got so many, and they take up so much space in the closet, you know. But there's just something about getting dressed and putting on a puffer jacket and just, I don't know. I feel like the weather here, it has been like cold, but not like super cold. Like yesterday I had on that big ass puffer jacket, and it's a long length, and it wasn't even cold. Like I was like, oh. And I think it was a turtleneck I had on, but I've seen a few people that have picked up like the shorter cropped one, and I was like, ooh, I like that. So yeah, mira, este llegó a tiempo. Usually I'm always the first one, but sleepy heads made it in time. So all right, I don't think I'm gonna do anything for lunch since I bring my lunch, but we going to Primark because I want to see a couple of things. All right, I'm out to lunch. We're gonna try these pastelillos and see how they come out. Hey guys, so I just got out of work, and as you can see, it is dark. I was gonna go to the mall to Primark like I said, but I'm not. I'm gonna go to Marshall's and see what they have, because I don't like driving in the dark. Like the lights that hit me bother me. So I'm gonna leave it for probably Monday or Tuesday. So for now, we going to Marshall's. found this back massager, 20 bucks from Home Medics. Massage for entire back. And it's like a seat thing. They got these. This little touchpad. Then I'm getting one of these. I don't really think this is what I'm looking for, but this is nice. This is nice because look how thin it is compared to the other mirrors. I just don't see a price. $49.99. What's this? Jewelry, clear door. Look at that. Facials. They actually have these foot massagers, but I think I'm gonna get this one compared to this one. I just wish they had the neck ones, but well, I think that was successful because I got a list from my husband of stuff he wanted. Instead of me just trying to rack my brains, the sweaters was not on that list, but I'm gonna just leave it. I was gonna return it, but I'm like, but I ended up finding this massager because he wanted, I'll show you when I get home. It's too dark here. I'll see you in a bit. So I ended up getting this foot massager and it looks pretty good. It was only 40 bucks. And then I got him a pair of slippers, and then I got some paper so I can wrap it. They had some nice things. I feel like Marshall's had a lot more better gift sets than TJ Maxx. So I just need, so I found the foot massager, but he wants also a back massager, and I only found the ones for the shoulder, not those balls that go on your back, you know, that they go like that. So that I'll probably look for in TJ Maxx or Burlington. I don't know yet. And then I'm gonna place an order for, but I'm gonna do that through Rakuten because Macy's had 10% cash back and they were having, I think, friends and family. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna end this here. Tomorrow we'll pick up, and I don't know, we'll see.